So, in order to successfully make your quantum jump, there are four main stages and choices that you need to make. I'm going to explain to you how those four phases work so that you can pay attention to when your manifestation is coming, when it's time to leap, and follow the signs a lot easier. My name is Z. I'm a fairy medicine woman. I am a manifestation teacher and a generational healer. And these are some of the tools that I use for myself and my clients to help them manifest their dream life. So the first one's going to sound super obvious, but you must consciously choose to make a quantum jump or change something about your life, but it has to become the embodiment. So let's say that you are wanting to manifest your dream life and you see yourself traveling all around the world. You have to tell the universe, I now choose to move, I now choose to move, and allow your energy to echo it out into the universe. And what's going to happen in your everyday life, once that choice has been successfully embedded into your energy, the universe is going to echo it back to you. So, what that can look like is, let's say you decided to move to Switzerland or something. Then you will likely start to see things from Switzerland. You will meet people from Switzerland. Maybe all of a sudden someone gives you a piece of luggage, right? The universe is trying to tell you, okay, you've made the decision. Now we're going to help you make the leap. Your second choice is going to be choosing to remove your past. And this can look like cord cutting, but it can also look like allowing the universe to energetically remove things that are in your energy. And sometimes this can be a little bit painful because they may present themselves as tower moments. So you're likely going to have situations or relationships be revealed and the truth about them be revealed, and it'll happen in a very miraculous way. So, for instance, when I was choosing a different career path, and the universe was like, okay, it's time to let go of all of these people, then my text started to act really funny. And I kind of suspected about this person that they were misusing my energy in a certain way. And I was like, I don't know why I feel like used, but I can't put my finger on it. And then all of a sudden, I got this notification from this person's account. And it was flagged as like, we've held this person's content because they are misusing your blah 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 blah. And so then I was like, okay, confirmation. And it came very clear. So the universe begins piecing together the truth about people, or even getting them a little bit more agitated in front of you so you can see their true colors, or the universe is helping to remove their masks. So you're going to make the choice to walk away from them so that you can continue to quantum jump. The other thing is also going to be clothes or things that you own. A lot of things will begin to fall apart, and you have to ask yourself, are the things that you're wearing now the things that your highest self or your future life, does it align with that? So if you're traveling all the time, does it make sense to have a freaking closet like stuffed full of junk? Does it make sense to have like a ton of winter clothes if you're going to like a place that's really beachy? You know what I mean? Like, you have to look at your reality and then match it to where you are going. So give the old energy away, meaning donating, sell it, do what you need to do so you can quantum jump even faster. Another one is also going to be with business structures. This happens to me a lot. When I'm deciding to quantum jump, mathematically things start to not make sense. Clients begin to disappear, or all of a sudden it's like they no longer align and they feel called to like take a step back. And it's never a bad thing. It's always like it's always clients who I'm like, they're not putting in the work. It's like, and then they shift out and then new ones come in. So you have to choose to let them go and just let your business naturally change. And another one that was kind of unexpected that I realized on my own journey was like body transformation. So I would always visualize myself being in the best like fitness of my life, and the minute I started doing that and making the quantum jump and choosing, all of a sudden I was surrounded by people who were also fit or guided me to fitness, or I would have more income to be able to buy things for this new diet or way of eating that I didn't have access to before. So the universe again will test you if you're willing to choose your new environment. The third choice that you're going to make is now within the leap itself. So you've chosen to make the leap, you're clearing out things, and now the leap begins. And within that leap, you have to start making tangible changes to your identity. So what this looks like is sometimes the universe will create issues with like your current phone number. Your ID might go missing. Maybe you have to like renew your passport. It's like your physical identity becomes not an issue, but it's something you have to pay attention to. And I actually had one time when I was in the middle of a jump and things started to happen, like I went in because the universe like swallowed my ID. I swear. And the person at the counter was like, who is this person? Like they were looking at an old photo of me and they're like, who is this person? Was this you like 15 years ago? Because by the time the jump started happening, my body had already started shifting and changing. And it was like the weirdest thing. It was like almost overnight, I started to look super different. So paying attention to things like that, because basically what's happening is you are now beginning to merge with your new identity. So your old identity in the physical realm has to change. And there's also something really funny that happened with my Crocs because I had these little gold things on it, and one was the letter U because I was mirroring my shoes, and I had two of them, and then one of them fell off, and I was like, oh, I'm missing one of my U's, and my friend was like, I guess there can't be two of you, there's only one now for the future. And she said it so like like sure, and I was like, oh, I guess that kind of makes sense. So the universe literally starts just like gobbling up your old identity, and you just have to go with it. So do not fight that process. And with the phone number, you likely will have to change your number. Like, I've had to do it so many times because issues just start happening with the old number. It's connected to old people, it's connected to old apps, and then all of a sudden the universe is like, oh, it's time to change your number because you have a new life now. It's literally the strangest thing. But sometimes this stage, like the third stage, I'm looking at my notebook. Sometimes the third stage can be the hardest for people because they get the most resistant. They don't understand why a lot of the changes are happening. And so they get quite angry. They're like, why do I have to do this? I'm exhausted. Instead of being in that energy, just fucking make the leap. Just make the leap. Like the steps are so clear because you'll start to see the pattern. Okay, my ID is gone. I need to get a new passport. I'm locked out of this app. Oh, it's attached to my old number. Like you will literally be guided step by step by step by step. And the universe is showing you where your energy leakages are. So say thank you and just fucking keep leaping. And then the last choice is there's like going to be an influx of tests for probably like 3 days. So if you're going to be moving or something, you will all of a sudden have a bunch of friends or family asking like, what are you doing? Where are you going? And you're not supposed to say anything. Do not say anything about what you were doing. Protect your manifestation because energetically people are going to be picking up that you are shifting energies. And so don't say anything until like the 11th hour or when you if you don't have to say anything at all to certain people, don't say anything at all. But obviously if you have obligations and family and that sort of thing, you will likely have to say something, but don't tell them anything ahead of time. Make sure all of your plans are set. Make sure you have everything in line. So then if anybody begins to ask questions, you can safely protect your manifestation while also knowing that all the plans are already in motion. So any weird, jealous energy cannot affect it. Sometimes it'll like make your quantum jump really rocky. And the universe wants to know like, are you willing to choose yourself no matter how many times people ask you, what are you doing? So those are the 4 choices that you usually make when you are quantum jumping. Let me know in the comments if this has been happening to you, especially with the portal that's open right now. Again, my name is Z. Feel free to follow along for more.